I'm going camping this weekend.
Oh my gosh.
So if this episode is posted by Tuesday, it'll be a miracle. Just so
I'd
you know.
be amazed.
Hey guys,
Hey guys.
this is the Witches, Magic, Murder, and Mystery Podcast.
I'm Kara.
I'm Megan.
And we are great at life.
Everything's fine.
Everything is awesome. I'm going to try to find this email real quick because I want to read it. It's a little snippet. It's a message that was sent to us on Patreon. Anna Lehman, I think is Lehman.
I'm sure that's incorrect, and I'm sure she'll love it.
Anna.
Laman.
Yep. Happy listener ghost story / hellhounds.
Nice.
Hey, ladies.
Hellhounds.
I did. Hey, ladies. I just joined the Patreon because I finally finished all your other episodes and miss listening to you on my daily commute. I just listened to your Hellhound episode and I couldn't help but think of Irish Wolfhounds. I'm obsessed with Irish Wolfhounds. I have been since I was little. I want one.
I actually saw one yesterday.
bad.
That's so weird.
They're
That's the first time I've
critters.
ever seen one.
They're amazing. They're just giant couch potatoes.
They're adorable.
Yes.
Like, I saw it and I was like,
They're
"What is
massive,
that?" And
but
my
they're
friend
amazing.
Austin was
Yeah.
there. She was like, "It's an Irish Wolfhound." And I was like, "What?
Yeah.
I want one.
Yeah.
I
want one
cannot have any more dogs."
No, you can't. And I don't have time for more, but I would love to have one.
Oh, yeah.
And a baby cow.
My
But it's the size of a baby cow.
whole goal is just to collect dogs.
All the critters, yes.
I don't need anything else anymore.
Yeah. Anyways, Anna says, up until recently, my husband and I had an Irish Wolfhound named Albus. Yes, like
Aw.
Albus Dumbledore. Amazing.
You're perfect.
I know. She said Irish Wolfhounds are considered one of the largest dog breeds in the world, but not a lot of people know about them. We do, Anna. We do.
I mean, I just learned, but okay.
Yeah. Albus was about 170 pounds and over 6 feet tall when he was standing on his hind legs. That's amazing. And I just want to hug a dog like that. Oh, I bet Albus gave the best hugs. Okay, people often said he was the size of a small horse or cow. Just like we said. Okay, kind of like the descriptions you gave in that episode, but minus the flames and red eyes. They came in all sorts of colors, including black, like the hellhounds, but Albus was a wheaten in color.
Cute.
Which he's just like a scratchy little brown
I love him.
color.
Looks like an old man.
Yes.
Ugh.
Okay. On to the happy ghost story. Shortly after Albus passed in April, I toured Point Furman Lighthouse in San Pedro, California. In my tour group happened to be a psychic, and he kept asking our tour guide if a hairy boy had died in the house because he felt a child was following us. According to our tour guide, the lighthouse didn't have any records of deaths of children or hairy boys. She said, I couldn't help but to think it might have been our Albus, but I was too chicken to ask the psychic anything or mention Albus passing. Either way, I'd like to think it was our sweet pup that still follows me around everywhere just like he did before.
100%.
It sure was Albus.
It was Albus. Absolutely.
Albus said, I want to go too, Mom.
That's so sweet.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my God, I hope Dex haunts me someday.
I know. Oh, Dex for sure will.
Yeah, Dex is my best friend.
Dex is adorable. Just like the naps he takes. And
That's all he does, really.
He loves Olive.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters. All right, on to my side piece. I've got a short little medical mystery.
I love those.
Yeah, it's a really good one. Oh, medical. Yeah, you just did your full on that. And you could probably...
I'm a doctor?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about?
You can tell me all about this.
I'll solve this. Let's go.
Okay. Robert Liston. He was a surgeon in the 1800s. So you probably remember him.
Of course I do. Yeah, studied him.
Yeah.
In medical school 101.
Yeah.
Intro to med school.
That first chapter of it.
Intro to med school. Every doctor takes that one.
Everybody.
It's the first class.
Such a good one.
You all know.
Aced it. Okay. Robert was born October 28th, 1794 in Ecclesmacken.
What?
Ecclesmacken. I said it like I'm in Scotland.
Did you?
Ecclesmacken.
Are you sure that's what that was?
Somewhere in Scotland. Sure. It's fine. Starts with an E and ends with a Macken. His mom is Margaret, Ireland, and his dad is Henry Liston. His dad was a Scottish minister, and he was an inventor. Real smart parents. He's named after his grandpa. His grandpa served as the moderator of the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland. His mom passed away when he was 6, so his dad raised him.
For some reason, I just got really stuck on the fact that his mom's last name is Ireland and they live in Scotland. It'd be like, is America somebody's last name? It's just for whatever reason.
But they live in like Poland.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't.
Write to us if you have a name like that. Okay, Robert studied medicine at the University of Edinburgh when he was 14.
Oh.
14.
Yeah, that's what I remember about him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was real young and real smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yep. And then when he was 16, he became the assistant to Dr. John Barclay. Mm-hmm. 6 years after his study, he traveled to London, and he spent a year working under William Blizzard, who was another well-known surgeon.
Yeah.
And then he returned to Scotland. He was just like, you know what? This is amazing. He starts getting all the attention.
Just for being a doctor?
Yeah.
So young?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he became the house surgeon under the surgeon Dr. George Bell for the Royal Infirmary of Edinburgh.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, because he just became really popular. People said that in school he was kind of full of himself, real cocky. Yeah. But
again, that's what you want from your doctors.
Yeah, I was going to say, which doctor isn't?
Yeah, you don't want an insecure, unsure doctor.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of want to hate him.
Yeah, exactly. And so in 1833, he applied to the University of Edinburgh to become the professor of anatomy. 1841, he was elected as a fellow of the Royal Society. And Robert died on the 7th of December in 1847 from an aneurysm.
What the crap? What was that?
A piece of paper just flew off that foam.
Weird.
Trash witch throwing trash at us.
But why?
Why did that just happen?
There's nothing on the. There's nothing that would make me. Okay. Evangeline, listen, we've missed you.
We really have.
We're recording right now.
We're busy. Oh, that was weird.
That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he died from an aneurysm in his home in London, and after his death, his peers made a marble statue in his honor.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, but listen. He lived a good life, but also listen to what he did in his life.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay.
He had a 300% mortality rate.
Oh.
As a surgeon.
300?
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah, he sure did.
How do you have more than 100% mortality rate?
He did it, though. He wanted to be the best at everything, and he really outdid himself.
He was the best at killing his patients?
Yeah, he outdid himself. Okay, so back then, they didn't have any anesthesia.
Oh, my God.
So you wanted to be real quick with your scalpels. Also, back then, they knew that there was a high chance that their patients could die. So they made their patients pay up front. That's one thing that I read about in these articles. And I was like, I got to tell Mike about this. That's
so morbid. That's so dark.
Yeah, this person might pass, so I got to go ahead and get that money up front.
Can you pay us now in case we kill you?
Right,
Thank you.
exactly.
Thank you.
Yep, yeah. Also, in these medical fields where they're performing surgeries, there's tons of people coming to watch. Like, you could go sit like you're in bleachers and watch a surgery. But it was in the open. It wasn't like glass or anything. There's no sterile fields and environments. It was known that some of them would wear their aprons over and over and over again. Like, nobody knew about bloodborne pathogens back then, and it's a big problem.
God, I tell you what. Can you imagine having to get surgery with no anesthesia?
Oh, no, thank you. No.
I'll just die. Thank you.
Yeah, and then like the bugs that are in there because the smell and critters and
I don't know why you had to make me think of that.
No, I'm sorry. But apparently the wealthy people could have surgeries in their homes, so they didn't die as often as the people that had to go to hospitals or wards or medical wards, whatever.
Well, wealthy people they're more valuable.
Yeah.
So they're more important.
I'll go to their house.
Right.
Yeah. So there was no like cleaning up after people would like come look at all the stuff when like you as a spectator, you could walk down there and be like, look at this scalpel on this tray. Pick it up. Look at this tool. Look at this drill. Look at this whatever. I don't know that it was a drill. I'm just saying.
It wasn't.
Okay. A medical historian, Lindsay Fitzharris, said patients had no choice but to be awake the entire time. There are medical accounts that describe the sheer screaming and struggles of patients against the knife. Ooh! She also has
and people wanted to go watch this.
Yeah. She has a published book called The Butchering Art.
I can't imagine wanting to go watch people scream.
Thank you. No, thank you. Like,
here,
bite this stick.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, he was considered the fastest knife on the West End. He was really good at amputations, really fast. Most surgeons lost 1 in 4 patients, but he lost about 1 in 10 because he was so quick.
Oh.
Because they would bleed out.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting a limb amputated.
But that seems good, right?
Well,
how does it?
He gets there. I'll tell you about it.
I'm confused. Okay.
And another surgeon said that Liston could perform a leg amputation in 2.5 minutes. And at one point, he got it down to 28 seconds. You all missed my arm movement, but it was real quick. Like Liston. I did it like him. And he got so full of himself when he would be getting ready to perform a surgery, and he would, quote, say, "Time me, gentlemen. Time me." Yeah,
that's what my friend Ashley would do. By the way, if this is Ashley, she all the time. She's like, "Tommy, see how fast I am," because she's such the most competitive person on the planet. It's one of the things I love most about her. But I can you said that, and I'm like, "Yep, Ashley would do that."
Here's Ashley doing her surgeries. Yeah, and he also was known for taking patients that other surgeons wouldn't take. Other surgeons would be like, "I can't do that. You're gonna die on my table." He'd be like, "Bet." I hold my beer. Bet. So people were just like, he got to be a bit of a show off. Like, we knew he was quick. We knew he was good. He was a show off. So listen, a guy came to have a bladder stone removed, and he was so scared about the surgery that he took off running, and he locked himself in a bathroom. And Liston, this big burly 6'2" person, comes in, and he broke the door down and drug him out screaming so he could do the surgery on him.
I mean, I totally would have done the same thing.
Yeah, he tied him up.
Oh my God.
He said, "You're having this surgery." Okay, listen. He was doing a leg amputation, Megan. And he was so quick that he was just being really quick, Megan. He clipped somebody watching, like one of the spectators.
Because he swung the knife around so fast?
Mm-hmm. And the person collapsed dead.
Oh my God. What was he aiming? Scared him. A sword? What
scared him real bad. So he passed out and died. And then the patient died later because the wound got infected. And then his assistant got some fingers cut off during that surgery because he was being so quick and not paying attention that the assistant's fingers...
He clipped off their fingertips?
Yeah, I could have been a whole finger. I don't know. It just says fingers.
But now I'm understanding, so he would kill people that weren't just the patient, but around. Yeah. So that's how it gets over 100%. Yep. Great. Amazing. Yes.
In that one surgery, he kills 3 people in one surgery. So then there's his record. And then there's this one surgery. He's taken off a leg, and he's like, "I finished this in 2.5 minutes. I was so quick." But then he looked down and he took the person's testicles off as well. And then one time he was trying to remove a lump in a boy's neck. He thought it was a skin tag. It wasn't. The boy died from an aneurysm.
Just because it's quick doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Yeah. Amen to that. Amen.
Yeah. We all know.
Just getting it over with.
That's not always the best. In surgery. You filthy-minded people.
Yeah, so that's the life of Robert Liston.
I mean, you got to imagine, for one, having to have surgery, period, would be terrifying.
Yeah.
But then, this guy comes at you, with his, I'm envisioning, nunchuck swords or something,
exactly. Yeah, that was the sound, right? That was the sound of
it? Yeah. Nunchuck swords.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it said he went on to be, a super successful surgeon. And he was one of the first surgeons to use anesthesia when it was invented. So,
man.
But imagine being there and, I can't.
I don't like it.
What is that
And the
show?
person's screaming on the table.
Nurse Ratched? Is that I've only watched 2 or 3 episodes of that, but that reminds me of this.
Yeah, I have chills.
Yep.
I think there's a season of American Horror Story that takes place in a mental hospital too, and it's also just awful. Mm. Okay, well, thanks for that.
You're welcome. I told you it was a doozy.
Thank you all for listening.
Mm-hmm.
We love you so much.
So much.
We may or may not be back with an episode Friday. Who knows at this point?
Who knows what day you're going to get it? It's a surprise every time.
Just know that there will be episodes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Someday.
Yeah, you'll get them.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.